While you were sleeping last night, something was restored in your life that you have not yet seen with your eyes, but will begin to feel with everything inside you before this day is finished. Not repaired, restored. There is a difference. Repair patches what was broken. Restoration returns it to a condition better than it held before the damage ever occurred. What God moved on your behalf in the hours your eyes were closed, in the hours you were not striving or pushing or trying to control any outcome, has altered the trajectory of your next season in ways that your current circumstances have not yet caught up to reveal. Across the entire span of spiritual history, there is almost no record of a soul receiving the depth of overnight restoration that was just released into your life. Divine restoration of this magnitude is not common. It is not distributed casually. It requires a specific set of conditions to exist within a soul before heaven moves with this kind of quiet, comprehensive authority. Most restorations are partial. Most are gradual. Most require visible effort as a condition of release. What happened in your life last night required none of that. It was initiated entirely from the divine side, without your effort, without your awareness, and without your permission being required. But here is what made you eligible for what happened while you slept. Recently, in a moment that carried more weight than its appearance suggested, you chose to release something you had every right to hold on to. Maybe it was an outcome you had been trying to control for too long. Maybe it was an anger that was completely justified, but that you chose to set down anyway. Maybe it was a worry you had been carrying like a stone in both hands, and for one quiet moment, you simply opened your hands and let it go. That act of release, that surrender without guarantee, was the precise condition heaven was waiting on. You were being watched through every season that led to that moment of release. Not casually observed, carefully monitored. Forces that profit from human exhaustion were watching to see if the weight of your unanswered prayers would eventually cause you to collapse inward, to close off, to stop trusting in anything beyond what your hands could physically construct. And the divine was watching for something entirely different, watching for the moment your soul demonstrated that it could rest in the absence of resolution. That moment of rest, that choice to sleep peacefully without all your answers in place, became the open door through which restoration entered. There were nights they designed specifically to steal your peace. Nights when your mind should have been resting, but instead was running every worst-case scenario available to it. Nights when the financial pressure felt loudest in the silence. Nights when a relationship carried so much unresolved weight that sleep felt like abandonment of the problem. Nights when your body was exhausted, but your spirit was still on guard, still braced, still unwilling to fully release control. And yet, through all of those constructed nights, you eventually surrendered. You eventually closed your eyes. You chose rest over endless resistance, and that choice was never as small as it felt. Among beings whose awareness operates across dimensions your waking mind cannot access, there is a classification given to souls who have learned the discipline of sacred rest. The ability to trust without seeing, to release without guarantee, to sleep in the middle of an unresolved storm without abandoning faith in the morning. You have now been given that classification. It is extraordinarily rare. Most souls fight until they collapse. You learned, slowly, painfully, but genuinely, how to rest on purpose. That quality is considered among the highest forms of spiritual maturity by beings whose perspective spans centuries of human behavior. God looked at you last night while you slept, not as a distant observer, as a father standing in a doorway, watching a child finally rest after carrying too much for too long. And beside him stood archangels assigned specifically to the ministry of restoration, beings whose function is to move through the lives of souls who have reached the threshold of divine timing and begin rebuilding what was damaged, realigning what was displaced, and returning what was lost. They worked through the hours of your sleep with precise, unhurried authority. Every area of your life they touched last night is already different, even if the surface has not yet shown it. Receive this as a decree released over every dimension of your existence right now. The restoration that began last night is not finished. it is ongoing. It will continue moving through your finances, your health, your relationships, your sense of purpose, and your emotional interior with the same quiet, comprehensive authority it carried while you were unconscious to it. You do not need to manage it. You do not need to accelerate it. You do not need to announce it or protect it or explain it to anyone around you. What God restores, He also guards. Your only assignment in this season is to remain open and to resist the urge to go back to striving before the restoration is complete. You are not simply a tired person who needed a good night of sleep and a change of circumstances. You are an ancient soul who chose to enter this particular lifetime knowing the weight of what you would be asked to carry, knowing the seasons of damage and delay that would test the depth of your trust, and agreeing to carry all of it anyway. The restoration happening in your life right now is not charity. It is the fulfillment of a covenant made before you arrived here. You are a soul designed to demonstrate that rest is not weakness, that surrender is not defeat, and that the most powerful thing a person can do is trust completely in the dark. Your mission from this point forward is to carry your restoration, without anxiety about its continuation. You are being positioned as a living example of what becomes possible when a human soul stops performing for their breakthrough and simply trusts through their night. Every person watching your life, those who knew your damaged seasons, those who saw what you lost, those who wondered privately if you would ever recover, will witness something in your restoration that challenges every belief they hold about how healing works and how long it is supposed to take. Your mission is to let them see it fully, without minimizing it, without deflecting the evidence of what God did. The evidence of last night's restoration will begin appearing in the waking world around you in forms you will recognize if you are paying attention. A conversation will open that has been closed for longer than felt fair. A number will shift that had been unmovable. A physical symptom of carried stress will begin to ease without the intervention you thought was required. An idea will arrive, with a clarity and completeness that your exhausted mind could not have generated on its own. These are not coincidences clustering together. These are the visible surface of something that was already completed in the unseen, now becoming tangible enough for your natural senses to confirm. The people closest to you will notice something different about you before you have said a single word about what you received. They will feel a steadiness where there was once tension. They will feel a lightness in your presence that was absent during your heaviest seasons. And that shift in your atmosphere will give certain people around you silent permission to believe that their own overnight restoration is possible, that their own damaged areas are not permanently beyond repair, that rest and trust are not passive responses to their problems, but are in fact the most direct route to the resolution they have been exhausting themselves trying to force. You are not the only soul receiving this overnight activation in this season. Right now, across the world, thousands of people who share your frequency, who have carried similar damage, endured similar delays, and finally arrived at the same threshold of genuine surrender, are waking up into the early evidence of the same restoration. They do not all use your language. They do not all share your background. But they share something more essential, the particular quality of soul that finally chose rest over resistance and discovered that the night they stopped fighting was the night heaven began moving. You are waking up together, a generation of restored souls entering a new day. If this message found you tonight, it arrived with intention. Before you close your eyes, type 777 in the comments as your declaration that you receive everything being restored in your life while you sleep. Share this with someone who is exhausted from fighting battles that rest might resolve faster than effort ever could. Subscribe so that the next word released for your season reaches you the moment it is ready. And stay until the very final second of every message, because what is placed at the end is placed there specifically for the soul that almost stopped listening. And that final word is always the one that changes everything.